Hey ho, Wendy Sue, Fountain Pen News. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. I feel like so many lovely people say that, and I never do. I just launch right into it. So, hi. I'm so glad you're here. Messy desk, don't care. I am here to share a crazy thing that happened. My friend Jenny, who's local, she's a neighbor. We live kind of just like 2 or 3 neighborhoods away, sent me a text and said, our local ARC, the ARC near your house, has a whole bunch of traveler notebook kind of stuff. Go check it out. And I was like, ooh. And so I got my daughter in the car immediately, and we get in the car and run over to the ARC thrift store. And I start looking around, and you, friends, will not believe what I found. I have purchased now upwards of 15 leather, unused covers, notebook covers from really wonderful brands. Like, you know, some are maybe not out there as much anymore as like Foxy Fix is one of them. Another one that I don't think is made anymore, but I'm not sure. And then Chic Sparrow, which Chic Sparrow is one of my guilty pleasures. And so I was like freaking out. So I just like scooped them all up, like one after the other, and just threw them in the cart. And my daughter's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, look, there are people who are going to want these, especially at these prices. And so I just scooped them all up and I bought them. And then I let everyone in Simone's Discord, dun, 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 Simone's Discord, know about them, and that I would be happy to pass them along just for what I paid plus shipping. And they were anywhere from $4 to about $10, something like that. And like I said, I have one that looks like it might have been lightly used, and the rest of them appear to be brand new. I actually spoke to the gal over there, and she said she's fairly certain that they came from a store liquidating their inventory. So then I went back a little while later and found more. So I have so many of these, and I have a lot of them are already claimed. So get excited, but don't get too excited. Some of them are still available, but some of them have been claimed. And so I just thought I'd show you some of the beauties that I found at the thrift store. So always keep your eyes open if you're in the Goodwill or the ARC. And I was teasing, the people in Simone's Discord were teasing me about, you know, I don't know, you know, I keep telling myself I only need one B6. I only need one B6. And I'm like, imagine having all of these in my possession and like how many I want to keep. And I'm not. And I said, I only show you guys the ones I'm not keeping. So they want to see the ones I'm keeping also. So I'll show you those also. But and you can see in my picture that there are all kinds of colors and beautiful different leathers and stuff. So I'm just going to hold some up here and show you the different types that I have. Some of them have already been shipped off and are away to their new order. Oh, this is hard. Order owners. Gosh, what is wrong with me, man? It's Monday. That's what's wrong with me. Oh, that's A5. I forgot that I got an A5. So most of what I found is B6, but I found a couple of small A6s, and I found one A5. And so here is an example of the colors that I got at the ARC thrift store. Now I will say, although these have not been used, some of them have stupid staple holes. So if you work at the ARC and you're putting stuff on label or price tags on things like this that are leather, please don't put staple holes in them. Sometimes they're on the back and it's fine, and I really think they're fine mostly anyway. They're just going to kind of fade in eventually. But you can see here on this one that it has some stupid staple holes. So some of these have been allocated. This one is going to my Aziza, and this one to my friend Laura, and this one to my friend Bailey, and this one to Simone, and this one to my friend Amy. So a lot of these have been spoken for already, and they are very excited to receive them. But I thought I would talk a little bit about, I also got some Filofax rings binders. So I have this little guy, and I also have this little guy in pink. Hold on a second. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, the pink one may have already been rehomed because I don't see it down here. I mean, that doesn't say a lot because it could be anywhere. but I don't think, I think I may have already rehomed that one. So there is this little blue one. That one's available. I have this beautiful purple one. This one's gorgeous. This one clearly has been used, but not heavily. And it's really nice. I have been tempted to keep that one myself. And then this really interesting rings, that's kind of more of a TN style. So it has a little cord on it rather than being a snap up. So those are some of the fun things that I got. And now you better believe I'm going to be at that arc every other day until the cows come home to try to find these little bargains because I'm so excited. So you all wanted to know, Simona's Discord, which ones have I kept and not showed you? And so one of the ones that I kept, one of my signature colors is kind of peacocky, turquoise, anything in that realm makes me super, super happy. And so, hang on a second. I haven't made the stupid staple holes go away on this one yet. Actually, we're just going to show it to you with a staple in it. Okay, so this is one that I kept. This is by a company called MLGANDCO USA, and it's super thick. So you can put a ton of stuff in here. Look how many threads it has. Threads, strings, whatever. And it's just a really fun, pretty color that kind of goes with my aesthetic and a lot of my pieces already. Stupid staple holes are on the front, which is annoying. You can see them there. But I think if I rubbed a little leather conditioner into them, it might lessen them. I don't know. We'll see. To me, it's just not a deal breaker. It's like, okay, whatever. That's fine. And then the other two that I kept, please acknowledge my virtuosity. How virtuous am I that I have kept now 3 out of more than 15 that I have purchased? So just please be with me in that. The first one that I got was this A6 Chic Sparrow. Look at it. It's beautiful. Chic Sparrow. It holds a couple of real big books in there for me. And I am just loving it. It has a big pen loop, which I really appreciate. And I love the color of the leather. My understanding is that this is a leather, or maybe a type that isn't made anymore. It's very thick. Like the leather's very thick compared to, let me find another one. So I guess this one's kind of as thick also. So here's a navy one of Chic Sparrow. But this one, I mean, the leather on this is quite thick, just in the single ply, thicker than this is. And then when I went back the second time, I was like, oh, gasp, because guess what? I found the B6 sister of this one. And so now I have both, and I've already put scratches on them, and I don't care because this is what this kind of leather is supposed to do, is supposed to get the marks and dings of your use and love and life. That's how I could tell that these had not been used, because they had no love marks on them. So they're getting them now, rest assured. This one has one big notebook in it for me, and it has my little Pilot E95FS in fine. And so those are the 3 that I have kept. What has been your best score find at the thrift store? Tell me, because now I'm like, oh man, I've gotten some good like envelopes and cards and postcards and stuff before, but nothing like this. So huge thank you to my friend Jenny for giving me the heads up and the tip off and making me popular among my friends for passing these along to them. And I hope that everyone will use them in good health. If you're interested in any of these, you can reach out to me. I'm wendysoup.fountainpennews on Instagram. You can send me a message there. If you're interested in any of these, you can feel free to ask me, and I will let you know if they are still available. What else? I think that's it. Got to go back to the thrift store. Have a great day. Pen News. Beep, 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 beep.